Hi everyone, this is Shannon from theirishscrapper.com, and today I have another video for you guys featuring the Wonderful Moments stamp set. So here is the stamp set. It is a photopolymer. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is in our annual catalog. It has some beautiful images here for coloring, as well as a variety of nice sentiments for certain occasions. So today I'm doing a card for an expectant mother. And I'm just keeping it kind of neutral, just to have a few of these on hand because not everybody, of course, finds out. So I am using soft seafoam and petal pink, and some whisper white. And then we are going to use our blends for coloring and, of course, coordinate our envelope. So let's go ahead and jump in. For my card base, it is a piece of soft seafoam. This is 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. I have a piece of Whisper White that is 2 1/2 by 5 1/2. I have a piece of the Twinkle Twinkle Designer Series paper. This is 3/4 of an inch by 5 1/2. And then I have a couple scraps of the petal pink and soft seafoam that I'm going to use for our dies. We're going to use our layering ovals as well as our stitch shapes. And then I am embossing. This is the Ruffled Dynamic embossing folder. So let's go ahead. We'll start by embossing. Grab my Big Shot. Let me just make myself a little bit of room here. So with the dynamic embossing folders, we do need to use a different sandwich. So the dynamic is the thicker embossing folder. So I'm going to go ahead and put my soft seafoam all the way in here up to the score line. So my score line is right here at the edge. Okay, and then we are going to try to keep that straight. I'm going to close that. So I have my Big Shot platform, my dynamic embossing folder, and then one clear plate, and we're going to run that through. Okay, and then you will be able to see those beautiful ruffles. So fun. The embossing folders just add such great texture, and so easily, right? You just need to have your Big Shot. Okay, so there is our card base. We are going to go ahead and stamp our expectant mother here. So I'm going to use my Memento Tuxedo Black. I'm going to ink that up real well. And then I am going to stamp her about here. I'm just going to give that a nice press. Beautiful. Okay, we might as well, probably could do our sentiment too, but I'll wait until I do the die cutting. Okay, so we are going to use our Stampin' blends, and since this is a layer on top of our base, we don't have to worry about it showing through. So I'm going to take my ivory to color her face, as well as her arm. And her fingers. Okay. I love using the bronze for brunette. You could totally do blonde hair here, or red, whatever you want. I just find that this bronze is so pretty to me for a brunette. Alright, and I just realized I forgot this little spot right here of the skin tone. Okay, and then we are going to use our dark petal pink for her dress, just because that coordinates with the paper. You could use whatever color you want. That looks good. And then my little trick is the Wink of Stella. So with the clear Wink of Stella, I'm just going to put a few spots in there, and it kind of kind of looks like, you know, a little bit of highlight. And you can do the same thing, you know, around the edges of the dress here. I just love it. I just like, as the card is opened or moved, you can kind of see a little something. Just a touch. Alright, so let's go ahead and adhere this to the front of our card. And we're going to leave a little bit of a border on each side. Let me just make sure I'm straight. I'm trying not to get my head in your view. Okay, now we're going to take that piece of designer series paper. Again, it's 3/4 inch by 5, and I'm going to hide that seam just like that. Okay, now we're going to grab our Big Shot and do our sentiment real quick. So this time I have my precision base plate, which I don't necessarily need for this type of cut. I'm going to do the scalloped oval in the petal pink and the stitched in the soft sea foam. Again, just coordinating with that paper. Love it. Okay, let's set this aside. Alright, and now we are going to stamp our sentiment in the Memento Black. Looking forward to meeting your new little miracle. I love that. Stamp that right in the center. Close that up. We're going to go ahead and put that down on our scallop. I just want, that looks good. And I could put this, pop this up with dimensionals. I'm just laying it flush this time around. And we are just going to put that above her here. Okay, and then we're going to do our envelope flap really quickly. You could stamp her on the front of this as well, but if you're giving it to the couple and not, or you know, the father, you know, you might not want the woman on the front. So this is just another great way, right, to use your designer series paper and have it all coordinate. So we're going to trim this out. That completes our beautiful card. I love it. I love the softness of these colors with that ruffled background. I just think it's pretty, and the touch of Wink of Stella. I know that's probably hard for you guys to see, but I just love it in the hair and a little bit around the edges. Just gorgeous. So again, I thank you so much for watching. You can find a full supply list of the products I used in today's project in the description, and I look forward to being back with you real soon. Thanks again. Bye-bye.